So once you receive the franchise disclosure document, which is a document you're going to want to review with your lawyer and perhaps your accountant, it's all important. There are some things I'd like to call out for you to do your initial evaluation on. One, it's going to give the history of the franchise system. So how long have they been around? So length of existence is important, as well as how many other franchisees are there. Is this a new system, which could be riskier, or is this an established system? And even if it's established, they have to give you their history of interactions with other franchisees. And so have their franchisees a number of them been terminated recently? Have they expanded greatly over the last few years? And then the ones who've been terminated, they'll give you the contact information for those franchisees. You should call them and you should ask them about their experience with the franchisor and do your due diligence on the franchisor. Another important part of the franchise disclosure document is information related to the franchisor's finances. You might want to look at this with your accountant because the franchisor has an obligation to support you in the franchise system. They're going to provide you with marketing assistance, training, support after you open. And so if they're not well funded or they're thinly capitalized, are they going to have the financial resources that they need to have to fulfill their obligations to you after they've opened? That's very important for you to determine. And then also look at their intellectual property, which is their trademarks. You should expect them to have a federal trademark registration, which is the highest protection you can get for a trademark. And it means that in the US, that no one else is going to be able to compete with you using that trademark unless they have a license or other rights to that trademark. But it's something that you want because what you're buying into is you're buying into the brand, you're buying into the trademark. You want to make sure that it's legally protected. So the franchise disclosure document's also going to include a copy of all the contracts that the franchisor expects you to sign as part of becoming a part of the franchise system. The key one that most people think about is the franchise agreement, which is kind of the foundational contract for the entire relationship. And it's going to have terms, the financial terms. How much do I have to pay up front? So what's my franchise fee? What's my going royalty rate? What percentage do I have to pay on my income to the franchisor? What are the marketing fees? What percentage or other amounts do I have to pay to the franchisor for marketing?